And hello, everybody. TheCharlieOneOne here. Glad to have you back. We are wrapping up our day, the last day of summer. Our quests are fairly simple in that they are to develop the camp. And we'll continue to do that. I've mentioned a couple times I'm going to do that a little bit slower than directed, because I would like to bring some more people to the camp. We have 3 beds here. Soon this will be mine. This double bed will be mine. I'll find a bride to help with the Dynasty, but we can have a single bed for a potential helper, village helper. I don't know. That sounds good to me. Quick look at our food. We should be turning over into autumn tomorrow. So doing pretty good with food stores. Doing very good, I think, with food stores. And we'll continue to collect items and just do a little bit of work. Tomorrow I'm going to go back into the village. I like to have the fire. I just imagine it's warmer as he goes to sleep. We'll go back into the village tomorrow, do some more talking with potential village mates, potential recruits, and we'll see about this quest, this field and barn. All right, it's the first day of autumn. I'd like to check the food. So the meat is down to 50%, 22. I'm going to wait until that gets down to 25%. Then we'll cook it. 7 meat at 75%. Meat here at 50%. Okay. All fine. Flatbread at 12%. Let's transfer this flatbread. We'll consume it before long. We can transfer this. And the salted meat at 65%. More salted meat. We'll transfer all of it. There we go. Excellent. I have an exclamation mark on my screen. Talk to Alwyn. Oh, of course, it's the next season. Time to talk to Alwyn. So we'll do that. Let's look at our character. He's not dirty. He's healthy. He's fully watered, fully fed. And the temperature is comfortable. We're doing very well. Let's go ahead and come out of here and go find our friend. I think it's safe to call him a friend now. Call on our friend Alwyn. Just a quick look. Remember, I harvested a whole bunch of berries. Okay. No berries. I think we'll see them appear in the spring and then ripen for summer. We're going to go straight on. Look at the color in the trees. The morning fog off the river. The mist, I suppose. Working our way into the village. Alwyn is 40 meters away. Oh, somebody is standing. All of these people here are potential villagers of mine. I'd like to close out the quest with Alwyn, so we'll talk to him first. Work our way up the trail. Ladies, gentlemen. Looks like Alwyn is headed out to the fields. Oi, Alwyn, stop. Turn around. Face me when you're talking to me. Hi. Hi, Alwyn. What's new with you? You look different. What do we suppose it is? I've been thinking a lot lately about what I'm doing with my life, what I really want. And I want something new. I would like to learn to shoot with a bow. Sounds like a very serious life decision. For me it is. Would you help me find that hunter who sells bows? I don't know what awaits me along the way, and you clearly can take care of yourself. As it starts to rain on both of us. The expedition, you say? Count me in. Great, lead the way. We can also ask Falibor where he is exactly. Okay. New quest. Alwyn's story. Talk to Sambor. Let's take a look at this quest. Talk to Sambor. We get 20 iron arrows. So, Alwyn does have some guts after all. We will set out to find this hunter, bow seller. We can ask Falibor for directions, but it will be more interesting to find him by ourselves, right? Okay, so I'm thinking about food and provisions. I don't know where this hunter is. Oh, we're okay, because we have this slightly rotten flatbread and lots of food on us. Well, a full stomach. So I think we can proceed. We have 4 spears, 2 axes. I think we're fine. So we're going to quick save. We always like to quick save. Before we head out, even though it is morning, and I'm going to stop in a minute and see if Alwyn is following us. Yes, he is. I'd like to give him a weapon, but I suspect he does not know how to use it. How great would it be if I could also get one of these folks to start working in the village? So, let's do it. Are we feeling lucky? Leopolda, Lamberta, Zygmunta, Nietanka, Emmerich. All right. Approval 58. Hey, do you have a minute? Approval 63. All right. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather. 68. I want to get to 70. I need to. Oh, that's it. Down 2. I'll go now. Goodbye. We're so close. Diplomacy. I need it. So I'm going to apply the diplomacy bonus immediately because we're in the middle of using it, aren't we? Diplomacy knowledge, a skill that determines how good you are in terms of conversations and bartering. Several works in progress. Grifter, giving gifts. Challenges, frequent buyer. Likeable. So we don't have access to any of these yet. Diplomat, Romeo, Grifter, or frequent buyer. Grifter just says giving gifts. Romeo, 10 more affection from Win the Heart quests. I think because we're working on a dynasty, are we not? Or do we want 2 plus 2 more skill points from diplomacy activities? I think this is what we want. Let's build our base, increase level. Escape, carry on. Approvals 55. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been lately? I'm fine. What is it to you? Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. All right. Hey, do you have a minute? No time. Okay. We went up, so the game is slowly letting us work our way up. Do you have a minute? 52. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. Down 10. Hey, do you have a minute? Nope, no time. Wow. I thought I had done better. How have you been lately? Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather. Hey, do you have a minute? No time. I'll go now. Goodbye. Emmerich, help me out, my friend. Hey, do you have a minute? Just got back from work in the field. He does not care. He does not care. Wow, tough crowd. Tough crowd. Alright, I hope we don't lose Alwyn as we proceed. Ah, some reeds there. That's good. We're going straight across the river. Alwyn remains with us. Did you see him? He was walking on the water until I looked at him, and then he decided to get in. Drinking on the way. Drinking water, that is. Okay, so this is a trek because Sambor he was the lone hunter, and he's 600 meters away, and there are wolves. I don't think I can equip my party, my expedition. Yep, there you go, come on. Yeah, I'll go. Okay. He's just along for the ride. Interesting that I picked up my hammer and the rain noise stopped. That sounds like a little glitch, I'm sorry to report. The rain sounds have gone because I picked up a tool. Approval 50. Hey, do you have a minute? No, I'm just talking to talk. Are you mocking me? I am not mocking you. I'm really amused. Hey, do you have a minute? Oh, swinging and missing. Hey, do you have a minute? Okay, up a little bit. Hey, do you have a minute? Hunting tips. Okay, I'll go. Goodbye. Still a very tough crowd. And we're going to continue on the task at hand. I don't know why the rain sound effects have gone. It's a little unnerving. We're going to run. I like to move through this space quickly. Knowing that there are wolves out here. Not that I'm scared. We're not scared. We are aware. 400 meters. Well, 400 and change. Looking around. Don't see any animals, so that's good. And while we travel, I'll tell you, this is TheCharlieOneOne. I'm glad to have you here. This is TheCharlieOneOne. Certainly enjoying your company as we discover everything that Medieval Dynasty has to offer, to include some of its glitches. But still, this is a game I would highly recommend. It's extremely entertaining, it's realistic, it's a lot of fun. So if you like what you're seeing, please like the video and subscribe. There will be more as we continue to develop this dynasty. What the heck? I'm just running my mouth, aren't I? Let's go this way. Alright, enough of the commercial for my channel. But seriously, do really appreciate you watching. Look forward to your likes, subscribes, and most importantly, your comments. I'd like to hear what you think. What can I do more of? What can I do better for you? Alright, now we're just shy of 400 meters. We've corrected ourselves. More mushrooms. One of the things I like about making these videos for you, streaming these for you, is that they're raw. I am doing zero editing. I'm presenting it as I have recorded it for you. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be times where I'm speaking slowly or thinking. But that's some of it. You see it happen in real time. And I think there's something to that. 200 meters away from our friend Sambor. I saw something moving off on the left along the water line. Just keeping my eye out. Let's do a quick save in case we run into any trouble. A gamer's favorite button. Quick save. A gamer's second favorite button is quick load. And pause would probably be the gamer's third favorite. Alright, 100 meters away. Let's find our friend. So this is new territory. I think. Is this his house? I don't remember those marshes. Of course, we came from the south, more directly from the south. There he is. Last time we were here. Boy, Sambor. Age 41, approval 50% high. Hello, my friend. Alwyn would like to buy a bow from you. Is your friend dumb? No, of course not. It's just that I'm a talker. Have you ever had an arrow in your knee? Good answer. Now I'll make a deal with him. Alright, well, did he make a deal with him? Alwyn's story. Talk to Alwyn. He should be right behind me. Let's... I guess I'll have to go back and change clothes now. He seemed annoyed. He probably didn't kill anything for a long time. Or anyone. He is intimidating. Probably he eats bears for breakfast. Well, you already have a bow. Everything is ahead of you. Looks like he bought one. Here, take it. A few arrows from these I bought for helping me again. And he takes off. Watch out for wolves, dude. That was interesting. Wait for the next day. Reward 20 iron arrows. So we have 20 iron arrows. We're going to get 20 more. Very strange. Let's look at the map. Take a look around. I'm inclined... Oh wow, we are up here. So this is some of the marsh that we saw. I'm inclined to hit the trail straight south and then cut back towards the village. Either way, we'll head on back to our village, which is southwest, and see if we need anything to eat. Nope, we're still holding up. Our flatbread is still 12%. I think at the end of the day it's going to be done. So I'll consume it at just before we go to bed. And because we're doing so much better with food and food usage, even though I'm collecting things. All right, let's go. We'll go this way. I don't need as much, so even if I'm collecting these mushrooms, for instance, I can sell them. I'll eat what I need, and then I'll sell the rest. Keeping some energy in reserve. I know there are wild animals around here. And just wanting to traverse the terrain as quickly as possible, which is why I'm running. A fence does not necessarily make you safe. It helps a little bit, but look at that. That fence is damaged. We'll come back to that at some point. We have a task. A personal task. Get back to our village. Take care of our business. So we had kind of a rough day with diplomacy. Got turned down a lot. Which makes me think maybe I'll just put the barn up. I think I can build 4 more structures. So I'm also thinking about putting up another house. Just having one ready. So when somebody says, yes, I'll come to your village, but I'm not going to live with you, build me a house. A house will be ready. Okay. And speaking of houses, I think there are some reeds over here. We're going to need some reeds, aren't we? So let's collect a bunch in anticipation of construction. I mentioned video editing. Even some of the drudge work is worth watching, because just when you're about to lose your mind, you skill up, you level up in something, and you get to witness it happening. And then we decide, what are we going to do? What level, what skill are we going to improve? Still don't have the rain sounds. Maybe we have to go in a structure and back out, but to be honest, I'm kind of over it. I'm not going to let it distract me. Just a note for the programmers. How do we feel about this? We have a good amount of straw here. Okay, there's a better way to do this. Straw, 82. Boom. As if on cue. The good people at Toplitz Productions, or RenderCube, the makers of this game, they did not pay me. They do not pay me to say anything, but I'm happy to make observations. I like to think somebody heard what I said and took it into account and made a quick fix. The environment with the rain sounds feels that much more realistic. I feel a chill in the air as I sit here recording and playing with you in the warmth of my house. And that's because of the sounds and the visual. You hear that wind blowing. And again, almost as if on cue, increased our survival skill. Fantastic. So diplomacy, had a hard day in diplomacy, even though we increased our skill. We've just increased survival. We've got lots of reeds. I'm really collecting until I start to see the encumbered. Let me see. Inventory, 27. Okay, so maybe not, because we've got 147. That should be more than enough. 48. 49 and 50. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll drink some water. Oh, I thought I'd be able to pull it off. There we go. While running. Not so much. Running our way back. According to our sense here, we're moving to the southwest. And then gently to the west as we follow this trail. Our intrepid hunter is out of breath. He's catching his breath now. These white exclamation marks are clearly sub-quests, side quests that we can do. We'll explore some of those. I'm tempted to explore one now. So it's 1726. By the time we get back, I think we'll talk to a few folks and then just go back to our village. And we'll call it a day from there. Who's this here? Unigast. Unigast, you're looking younger. I know you guys are talking, but hey, do you have a minute? Hey, do you have a minute? Sorry. Oh, you're 15. Okay, go away. Unigast. Approval 70. That's nice. I don't want to ruin that. I'm sure I will. Nope, I don't like those. I know Unigast likes to talk about himself. Everybody's leaving. I think that's Unigast, isn't it? Yep. Can I talk over the fence? Bernadetta? 69%. Okay. Hey, do you have a minute? Sure, what is it? How's the job? I hope you're doing alright. Nice. Hey, do you have a minute? Okay, I'll go now. Goodbye. Still, not bad. Let's do a quick save. We've got some, so there's some kids there. Who's this? This is, Gurugurara. She's 16. I'll go now. Goodbye. There's Edwin up there. I don't know where Dobomira is. Is she up here? Have we talked to Edwin today? Hey, do you have a minute? Sure, what is it? How's the job? Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'll go now. Goodbye. Nope. We'll go back down by the fire. See who's hanging out at the village fire. There's Dobomira. approval 100%, affection 0. Hey, do you have a minute? Actually, never mind. I'll go now. Goodbye. Rosalinda. She wants nothing to do with me. Hey, do you have a minute? You heard any gossip? All right, that's good. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather. That's good. I'll go now. Goodbye. That was helpful. 62%. Hey, do you have a minute? Have you seen the noble? Don't care about nobles. Most of the folks don't really care about nobles. And who else is here? We talked to most of those folks earlier today. Lamberta still on her high horse, her high bench. That's okay. We're gonna wait for the next day. Soon we will eat our spoiling food. Then we'll get into the next day. I think, yeah, we're a little hungry. That's okay. We're gonna want some logs. Let me go ahead and let's get some logs. Nine times out of 10, the tree falls in the direction of my character, which makes me very nervous. Wow, lots of mushrooms. There we go. Just come on back. Got those logs. We're moving fairly well. We might take another tree down. I need to decide where to put this field and barn. I'm thinking it's going to be on this side of the path, which means I can start to take trees down, can't I? But before I do that, I'm going to build a house. It's going to raise my taxes. That crunching you heard was my axe. My axe has failed. I had a backup axe. I have feather. There we go. There we go. Quick check. Look at this. So many resources. I'm moving much slower. And it's going to be even slower when I take this spruce stump out. There we go. But we only have to walk across the pathway here and put our resources away. I acknowledge it may be a little dark for you all watching. I will try to minimize that by getting finished up here. Let's transfer over. What do we have? Logs 8, transfer all of them. Sticks 19, transfer all of them. Straw, transfer all of it. Well done with the straw. Okay. Flatbread, 12%. It's going to give us 40. That's okay. There. I'm doing this for you all so that you can see a little bit better. Looks nice, doesn't it? Well, let's put a little bit more away. It's evening, but it's not late. Feather and sticks. 12 sticks. Okay, well, how about we transfer these feathers? The fur goes elsewhere. So we're going to want, I think, to build our own bow, to craft our bow. We'll need linen thread, I believe. Fur and leather. Doing great with the leather. Fur, not so much. But the fur, of course, will come in handy for things, winter things, right? Winter clothes. Quick save. Simple torch broke. Alright, used up our torch. Bird trap, collect. Rabbit trap, collect. So, rabbit and bird trap, we can set those out. Let's get the fire going. Torch required. No torch in slot. I thought I had... Did I sell that torch? Oh, silly, silly me. So a torch off the top of my head needs sticks and straw. It's 21:10. We don't have to cook anything tonight. We'll make a torch tomorrow. I do want to invest my talent point. Survival knowledge. Survival sense is maxed out. Survival list is maxed out. Survival list is okay, the water and food. Athlete, slower stamina consumption. Something to be said for that. I do like to run. Both in the game and real life, as a matter of fact. Solid as a rock, I think, is important as well. 10% less damage. Strong as an oak. More health. Okay. So the combination of strong as an oak and solid as a rock will be great, because ultimately I think we'll be able to get to take like 60% less damage. We'll really be good hunters. I know that there are hunting quests that include dangerous game, more than wolves, but bison and bear. So we might as well become solid as a rock, take less damage, increase level. Or it's still early in the game, isn't it? If we increase our survival knowledge, I think we more quickly accumulate points. That is the wise move. Let's max out our knowledge. Increase level. There it is. Done. Quick review. 334 out of 500 for extraction. 184 out of 250 for hunting. 0 for farming. Diplomacy is just over 10%. 58 of 500. 65 of 1500. And 91 of 500. So having a higher base knowledge is going to be important in each of these categories. So tomorrow we're going to talk to Alwyn. Yeah, wait for the next day. Tomorrow is seconds away. Tomorrow we're also making a torch. We're crafting a torch. And just to be sure, 1 stick, 10 straw. Okay. No fire tonight. Off to bed. Second day of autumn. Second day of fall. We forgot to eat that bread. Let's see how bad we are doing. Flatbread, 12%. Okay. We're going to consume it. These mushrooms, +1 food. There's 9 of them. We're going to consume those. This funny mushroom, done. Down the hatch. The bitter, 50% chance to poison. We're not going to consume that. All right, good to go. Let's have a drink of fresh water. Let's make sure we're not stinky. 7%. Let's just go ahead and get in here, rinse off. Oh yeah, there we go. Still 7%. I think that's all it takes. I'm looking for reeds. 7% still. Interesting. Maybe it's not deep enough here. We can't wash all of this stink off yet. You know we need a torch. For the torch we need a stick. And 10 straw. St. John's wort. Okay. Some straw right over here. Reeds. Take some of these from right here. I think that's 11. It's the autumn and sticks don't just lay everywhere, do they? Now that we're looking for them. But you know what? We can always grab them from places like this. Maple branches. 2 sticks. Let's craft a torch. We'll have that handy. Put the torch in a slot. The torch can go over here. Simple torch. I wonder if there's a complicated torch. F, equip. There we go. And onward. Let's go find our friend Alwyn. I have a feeling we're going to need to buy a bow. I was thinking about this tree last night in that I should have taken the stump with me. That log will come in handy. Alright, good folks over there. We'll talk to them shortly. I think Alwyn is still in bed. Whoa, somebody just disappeared. Zaber. Let's give it another go. We're going to start with Emmerich first. 23, approval 48. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? I hope you're doing all right. 60. I needed that. Hey, do you have a minute? Heard any gossip? No. I'll go now. Goodbye. All right, he's close. I want to tell you something. Approval 60. Affection is 0. Approval needed 70. All right. How have you been? Fine. What's it to you? Hey, do you have a minute? 65. Hey, do you have a minute? Come on. 60. Ah, I'll go now. Goodbye. So close. 66. All right. Hey, do you have a minute? Not really. No. Hey, do you have a minute? Down. I'll go now. Goodbye. Ouch. This is a tough crowd. Hey, do you have a minute? And gossip is a tough one. Nobody cares. I'll go now. Goodbye. It's a little frustrating, to be honest. 21 approval, 42%. Hey, do you have a minute? Wow. 37 is just dropping. Just dropping. Ouch. Let's go talk to Alwyn. Alwyn's our friend. I will practice on you. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? That always helps. I'll go now. Goodbye. Usually always helps. Mind if I walk in? Thank you very much. Oh, don't stand in the corner, my friend. Hi. Oh, I can see some fire in those eyes. What are you thinking about so intensively? We could build an archery target. Do you want to help? Sure. Do I have a choice? I will ignore this question. I can get us a straw, without any problems. But we could use some logs and a hammer to build it. You do not need to say anything else. I'll be back with the rest. Five logs, one wooden hammer. Adelina, you need to put your man back in the field because he's being kind of needy. I'm taking these. I need sticks. This is for the hammer that I'm about to craft. We're going to craft it with village ingredients. That should be enough sticks. Let's just look for some rocks. Or a mushroom. So for the hammer, one log, one stick. Okay, let's build that now. And then we need 5 log. Let's take down a tree. Alright, let's continue on. So there's something that happens in this crafting menu that affects the rain sounds. It's a little disappointing because I do like the sound of the rain. It adds a lot of realism. We'll get that in a minute. Sticks, logs. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Any feathers? Nope. Well, log. 5. Let's go back to our friend Alwyn. Conclude this task. Let him build an archery target. Hello, Miss Alwyn. I'm coming back. Hi, Alwyn. Here you go. What's next? I know a good place to build it. Follow me. He's not interested in talking to me right now. Let's just see what happens. Does he come out? No. Let's look at our journal. Talk to Alwyn. Okay. We'll come back to him. I was going to build a house, was I not? A house I shall build. And maybe a bathtub. I wanted to learn to build a bathtub. So we're going to take down another tree just for the resources. And then see about a house. Maple stump. Maple tree. Logs. While I'm in the village, I need to buy some thread. It annoys me a little. No, it doesn't. I don't know why I'm moaning about it. We'll just go buy it. All right. Let's go buy some thread. Who is our thread seller? Olga. Is it Olga? Adelina? It's not Olga. Adelina, I think, is foodstuffs. Show me your wares. Yeah. Okay. Who has the thread? I'll go now. Goodbye. Actually, we don't care if you like us, do we? Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? That goes up. That's nice. Who else might have some thread? Unigost? You know, to be honest, I don't remember. Let's check with Unigost. Maybe it's Sobamir. Unigost, what are you doing over here? Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been lately? Alright. I'll go now. Whoops. I want to see the wares. Flax stalk. So I think the linen thread. 100. You drive a hard bargain, my friend. Can be crafted from flax stalk, which sells for 10. But I think I need 5 or 10 flax stalk to make a piece of thread. So we're just going to buy the linen thread. Buy 1. Accept. All right. Let's escape from here. I'll go now. Goodbye. Ouch. I'll stop my moaning. And I will exact a tax from the village population of trees. I'm not going to punch this tree down. Whoa. Whoa. All over the place. Sticks and logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. All right, and we'll take this one too. And away we go, moving slowly. Okay, we're moving slowly. That's okay. We're going to head back to the village, and there's 2 things I would like to build. 2 structures I'd like to build. That's not true. I'd like to build a house, I'd like to build a bathtub, and I'd like to build a bow. 3 items, 1 structure, 1 piece of furniture. Is a bathtub furniture? Could be. Certainly it's it's not quite an appliance. So while I'm walking slowly, I'm also thinking about the placement of the house. I was thinking for the house that it go kind of cat-a-corner to the house I have now. And then I think in that space that both doors open out towards, they could both face into what will become a permanent campfire. So that could be a meeting area for people. So I'm excited about that. We're coming up on just shy of an hour. So this episode is almost complete. This is TheCharlieOneOne. Please like and subscribe and leave comments. I'm dying to know what your thoughts are. What can I do better for you? What should we have more of and less of. Looking forward to any ideas, suggestions any of you may have, and I would recommend, if you're enjoying watching this, you'll enjoy playing this as well. But I am happy to have you here watching it with me as we adventure together and build this dynasty. So the house I was thinking about is going to be right about here. Let's go to the inventory, assign a hammer. Oh, we gave him a beat up hammer. Good. And then we'll see if we can put the house kind of up here. Alright, but I want the door facing. This is not very level terrain, which might be to our disadvantage. Maybe we just put it right there. Alright, let's build. Not enough technology for a simple house or a house, but a simple small house. Oh, look at that. Can we put it over here? I would really like it kind of, like I said, catacorner. So we have that. Let's turn this around. Oh no, that was right. There's the front door. It's elevated a little bit. That's all right, isn't it? Let's do it. They're not looking at the river, but I don't care. Oh, I like that. Sticks, logs. All right, we're gonna need a bunch. Log. All right. Sticks 31. Let's use up these sticks. We'll grab a few more logs, of course, and bunches of sticks and straw. All right, good. We're getting hungry. We have meat. We'll finish building, then we'll take care of our resources, our personal needs. Work first, then we'll take care of ourselves. Let's transfer 6 logs. We're gonna need bunches of sticks. Well, probably all of them. And some straw. Let's get back after it. So this campfire space I was talking about, maybe some benches will go right about here. I like this. I'm okay with this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still need more logs. We'll need a little bit more straw, I think. Maybe? Sticks. I need sticks and a log, straw. Oops, straw. Oh, we're good on straw. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs and 4 sticks. I like this house better than my house. 5 logs and 4 sticks. As it happens, we have 5 logs. And sticks, we know where to get some. The rain is back. Stick. Lots of sticks. I'm going to take another tree down, which will give me a few sticks, some logs. Whoops, there's a couple sticks. There we go. This will be, I think, just fine. More sticks. I was headed towards that log. Stump rather, which will turn into a log, won't we? There we go. Never know when you need that. Let's go finish this house. Oh, mushrooms. I also know I need a couple of rocks for my bird trap. Which, again, well, for the feathers, it's great. I don't need the food as much, which is tremendously satisfying. Log. Simple house completed. Good. So we'll do a quick save. Let's do a little assessment. It is just over an hour. It's 17:15, so we're going to end the day. We'll end the episode here. We'll look at the bathtub tomorrow, hopefully talking to Alwyn tomorrow, and crafting a bow tomorrow. I want to deal with a little bit of food in the immediate time frame, and then go to bed, and then we'll start the next day. So this is a great spot to wrap this episode up. I'm really happy you're here. Like and subscribe, please. This is TheCharlieOneOne, and we're really having a good time with Racimir in the Central European country of Krasnovia as we build our medieval dynasty. This is just tremendous, and I look forward to your comments and subscriptions and feedback along the way.